Kids Travel News. It's time for you to know. Kids Travel News. Just where you want to go, the sky is the limit. So come on, join the fun. Kids Travel News.
Hey kids, one of the great things about traveling the world and seeing new places is coming home. And this summer, AJ and I are going to focus on showing you one of the greatest cities on earth, Toronto. Today, we have a wicked cool treat for you. No, not free Dairy Queen, jeez. We are going to be meeting our friend, Liona Boyd. Who's Liona Boyd? Seriously, people? Really? Okay, so she's a world traveler and a Canadian treasure, but hey, so am I. But I am not a world-famous classical guitarist, a 5-time Juno Award winner, and a member of the Order of Canada. She has played for the Queen, Fidel Castro, and held private performances for all sorts of super cool kids, like the jury at the O.J. Simpson's trial. You know, it's not all quiet and classical. She has recorded with David Gilmour of Pink Floyd and Eric Clapton. Her latest album is the angelic anthem of all that is Canadian. She is a Canadian and a Torontonian we can all be proud of. Let's go meet her.
I want to show you Toronto. I want you to know Toronto. Our city welcomes you. There's so much here to do, and you'll soon be so in love with Toronto. We'll see Chinatown and Harbourfront and Old Fort York. We're taking paper.
Hey kids, this is our good friend Liona Boyd. Liona, thank you so much for sharing your time with us and the Kids Travel News viewers.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here with you, Taylor.
Leona, I know you travel a lot. How many places have you traveled to?
Oh, I could never count. I've been just about everywhere in the world with my guitar. And from Kathmandu to Calcutta to South America to Moscow, I mean, there's hardly a place I haven't been, and to 7 continents.
Now, other than Canada, which would be the obvious choice, what's your favorite place you've traveled to?
I used to live in Mexico, so I love Mexico, but for guitar, I love Brazil because they go crazy about guitar. And I also love going to Italy and France, so it's hard to pick one, it really is.
What does it mean to you as a citizen of the world to be Canadian?
Oh, I'm very proud to be Canadian. I've always been Canadian. Well, I started out English, actually. I was born in London, England. You see, I still say tomato and strawberries. But Canada's a wonderful country and so vast, and I have played every little place and all the big cities many times across Canada. We're lucky to live in Canada.
Your music has a strong theme of coming home or returning. Why is that?
Well, because I lived away for 20 years. I fell in love with an American man. I got married. I had a whole life in California. But then I decided my family was here, a lot of my fans and my friends, so I came back, and it's a very excellent decision.
You came to Toronto as a child in your childhood. What was your favorite place to come to?
Oh, I had a favorite place always on my birthday. I'd always say, take me to the zoo. There was an old zoo called the Riverdale Zoo. It doesn't exist anymore, but I love to see animals.
Do you think Toronto is a fun city for kids to come to?
Oh, it's the best because there's so many things to do. Like my song says, you know, I wrote this song, Toronto song. And yes, there's a wonderful zoo, there's a museum. We have one of the best collections of dinosaurs. Do you like dinosaurs? I know kids love dinosaurs.
Yes, I love Toronto. And hey, your song about it as well. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough.
Thank you, Taylor. You deserve a kiss. Lovely to have met
Thank you. Well, kids, that was amazing. Liona truly is a great ambassador of this fine city. If you really haven't heard a lot of her music, fire up the iPod, head over to iTunes, and I promise you'll be in for a treat. She's amazing. I'm Taylor, reporting live from Nathan Phillips Square for Kids Travel News. And this is Toronto.
You Toronto, I want you to know Toronto. Our city welcomes you. There's so much here to do, and you'll soon be so in